So, Thomas Parry,
Hey, Matt.
there
what
is
up?
a moment in every man's life where he must look fear itself in the eyes and say, well, what if, just what if, everything was a gritty reboot?
Even Bomberman.
Even Bomberman, Thomas. Even Hudson Soft. Look at that glorious little bee,
The
owned
most
by Konami.
Uncalled for gritty reboot of a franchise ever. We're playing Bomberman Act Zero for our latest Best Worst game.
So I've been after this game for a long, long time.
Really?
Looking for an excuse to play and purchase this. I mean, look at it. It's gone all Matrix right from the off.
So the kids these days, this is what they see Bomberman as.
I guess so.
A cyborg. Whoa.
Whoa, look at him, man. He's so intense. I mean, he's got a scar over his eye and everything.
Who's that? Is that the...
That is Bomberman.
No, that the bad Bomberman. We saw one...
I
really,
think
that's
that is
Bomberman?
Bomberman, Tom.
Whoa, Act Zero, it's such a pretentious title.
A little bit pretentious, yeah, but, you know, Bomberman of the Genesis. I woke up in a cold, dark basement. Okay, interesting.
We have a feeling this game's actually not going to be that bad.
I think it's going to be okay. I think if you strip away all of this other crap on top of it, I will...
It'll be a good game of Bomberman.
Anyway. That is just going to be a good Bomberman game, yeah. Right. Okay. So which one of these do you think is, like, the story?
Well,
Battlecom players and single-player
it
mode.
doesn't look like we can play two-player at the moment.
Okay, right. Well, anyway, let's try and get into this version. Maybe there's a new
The
challenge.
FPV version.
The FPV version, yeah.
Going to change to your new Bomberman Act Zero gamer picture.
Oh, well, why not, Tom? Do you reckon I get to customise my Bomberman?
It's quite detailed textures. Ooh.
Okay. Oh, I do!
Oh,
Right,
look at those nipples.
Look at them nipples. All the single
You're
ladies.
not a Bomberman anymore.
I'm a bomber lady, yeah. I'm an abomination is what I actually am. Oh, yeah. What am I changing the colour of? Do you reckon that's my Bomberman costume? Yeah, boy! Okay, I'm on board. There we go.
Nice.
I'm the blue bomber. I am Mega Man through and through. Okay. Getting lifted.
Factory of battling Bomberman robots.
Yeah, okay, great. Wow, okay, so... they've taken quite a simple concept here and tacked a lot of stuff onto it from the looks of things. I mean... I don't even know what there is to say about this
There's
so
a
far.
war going on.
I'm sure there is. War never changes, or so I hear. Like, round one. Okay.
Okay.
Cool. Right. I am. Cool. Right, okay. I put a bomb with A.
Is there any... There's one enemy in here.
Yeah, I think so. Increase my max bombs by 1. I don't think I even need to run this far away, but just in case.
So what do you think of the viewpoint? It's not that friendly, is it?
No,
for a
not
Bomberman?
really. I mean...
Can you want to see a wider view of the playing field here?
I would, since there's only one fucking
Yeah.
enemy. Yeah. That might be helpful, especially when his AI is this bad. I'm just going to go be here.
So is there a way to change the view? Can you press any buttons? Which
I can zoom in and zoom out using the triggers.
Oh, it's zooming in.
Oh,
That looks
shit,
like
actually, RB also plants a bomb.
don't know why you'd want to zoom
So
in.
does L, like all of my bumpers, like pretty much... Yeah, it's almost as if there's not really a lot of control needed in Bomberman.
Well, you need one button.
Well, yeah, pretty much. Put a bomb.
Run away.
Yeah, I guess there's also going to be a separate button for, like, hitting a bomb. Right, okay, you put a bomb there. What do you think of this great music? Has he almost killed him?
The music.
Yeah,
It's kind of generic.
sounds like...
sounds like the future.
does sound like
This
the
looks like
future.
Rise of the Robots to me, not Bomberman. And it's not a good comparison to make.
No, it isn't. This guy's AI isn't great. There we go, I killed...
That
he
was your
screamed in
training
pain.
mission. That was. You survived for 1 minute 32.
Well, it took me 1 minute and 27 to kill that guy. You win, thank you.
Oh, right, yeah. Survival time and time. Okay. You're alive.
Do you think this has got like a weird, like, roguelike, you can only get so far in it thing going on with it?
I really don't know. I don't know what FPB means. And despite hinting at some sort of story, there isn't really any story thus far.
No.
Least. Oh, and what's this? Now you can... Oh, no. The big hand. That's your bomb planting hand, I suppose.
It is.
Now you've got a little bit of a wider viewpoint.
Okay, so my bombs do carry over. They don't go around corners, which is nice.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get lives, so I don't die the first time I get bombed. Okay, well that's annoying because that means these matches could potentially last a lot longer. I'm not really feeling this 9 Inch Nails-esque gritty soundtrack. I gotta be honest with you.
No,
okay,
well,
that
it
was really
suits
easy.
everything else, wasn't it? You couldn't give a happy, cheery soundtrack to a game that's presented like this anyway, could you?
I mean, you could.
Well, you could.
And it would make it hilarious. But I'm alive. Get to the next stage. How many stages do you reckon there are? Do you reckon this is one of these games that's like an hour long or something? Do you think there's not really a lot more going on here other than it being Dark Gritty Bomberman? Because there's got to be something,
Maybe we should
right?
explore some of the other options in a while and see what the other game modes like.
Okay. Well, Tom, you have a manual there because this came from a time and a place where manuals in games was a thing. So if you can open that and have a look
I'd just
through.
like to read something on the back of the tagline on the back of the box here. What lies beyond the frenzy of battle? The light of hope or the dark lands of despair?
Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Yep. I'm going to have a look at the manual. Actually, it's got a page 4 story.
Wow.
Fight for survive. Fight to survive, sorry.
It's the eye of the tiger.
You regain consciousness in a cold, dark underground room. But wait, did you really wake up or are you still dreaming? You're not really sure about anything. Is that how you feel playing this game, Matthew?
Pretty much, yeah. I'm
You
really
woke
not.
up in a cold, dark room and you've been given this game to play. Now you're not really sure about anything anymore.
I'm not. No,
Wrapped in a straitjacket, your body feels heavy, stiff and cold. Why? Who has brought you here? Now begins the fight for us to escape to the surface.
Who wrote this
The
story?
fight to survive. Simple but deep gameplay with intense battles that can turn in an instant. Bomberman is back with a new design and world based on the story from the first Bomberman game.
Right. Okay. Great.
So that was the plot of the original Bomberman, was it? This is Bomberman Act Zero. Multiplayer competition is more intense than ever with new rules, new items and online matches via Xbox Live. Fight to survive in pitched battles against your friends.
I'm just gonna lay it out there, right? That had someone working on some really nice bonk games before Konami bought them.
I've just realised something.
What?
There's no offline multiplayer.
Really?
Yeah. Only online multiplayer.
Why? Why would you?
2 to 8 players.
Why would you do that? It's a Bomberman game. It's not really complicated. Why? Like, I'm really just worried that everyone screams in like horrible agony when they die as well.
But we'll make place multiplayer, Matt. Unless I go home.
Yeah, go home, buy a copy of Bomberman Act Zero,
Get an Xbox over here.
and then we can enjoy the beautiful simplicity of
having to
excruciating
play
agony that is Bomberman.
in
Yeah,
2 separate locations.
man, like this game just isn't very fun either.
Well,
Like
why isn't it fun? 'Cause it's merely the same thing as Bomberman,
it
isn't
is, but it's just not got the charm. Like maybe I've actually been lying to myself all of this time as well, and that Bomberman is nothing more than just a charming game.
I know what FPB means now.
What?
First person bomber style. If
What?
you were to select single battle standard, you get classic Bomberman style.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't have to do this weird, janky, over-the-shoulder kind of. Well, and over-the-shoulder is the wrong word for it. This kind of fixed camera in front of me view.
There's
I would
boob
actually,
bounce.
There is boob bounce. I'm glad they got that in at least.
Bomberman with boob bounce.
Man, like, what were they thinking? Like, this isn't a terrible game. It's not like Project Maneuver in the same sense that it's just like a really bad game. It just feels really hollow like Maneuver did.
Soulless.
Right, okay, I guess this is a boss, because he has really hyped music, and there's only one of him.
Doesn't seem to be a lot of game here, to be honest.
No, there doesn't. I mean...
World Battle Mode, I assume, is online, so you've got...
Oh, speed down. Why would you do that? Why would you give crippling things?
The game does support Dolby Digital 5.1, though.
I'm sure it does. Because, I mean, for such a killer soundtrack, you definitely need Dolby Digital.
So it looks like there's a few new mechanisms in place here.
Well, I mean, you know, he's doing some crazy, powerful bombs at the moment. I'm going to get the fuck out of the way of that because that looks like it's going to kill me.
But someone must have thought this was a good idea at one point.
Well, obviously someone thought this is a good idea because it got made. But, I mean...
Published by Konami.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, like, when Konami bought Hudson, they were working on some really nice-looking bonk titles that never came to be. And the fact that this did...
Konami made Hudson make this, do you think?
I assume so. I don't think Hudson was just like, you know, the world needs a dark, gritty reboot of Bomberman. There we go, I got hit.
You spent 99 kroner on
I did spend a tenner on this, Tom.
Oh my gosh.
Because I didn't think it would be this shit, to be honest with you. Well, I got killed then. I did win, though, apparently. I don't know how that happened, because I clearly died there. There we go. Secret apparently alive. Secret panel 1. I got an achievement.
I don't know.
This game has some terrible achievements from what I remember as well. Like, I'm sure there's one that's just like you need to play like 7 million games of Bomberman. Or they're all secret, you can't see them. I'll have a look that up when I give it back to you for some classic Bomberman action. Because I think I've had enough. Can I quit out? Can I actually not?
It's not a start menu.
This is the start button.
What about the back button?
I pressed the back button and it just made the Bomberman thing pop up over my head. Right, okay. So we can click that.
So you actually have to...
Right, back and X is go to the title screen. There we go.
Of course it is.
Of course. Such intuitive controls. There you go, Tom. I'm going to pass this controller to you.
Try the other mode. The other one.
Classic Bomberman, if you would.
I'm not very good at Bomberman, by the way.
Well, I mean, neither was I, and I just won, so it's fine.
But you like Bomberman, at least.
I love Bomberman. Bomberman is one of my favourite games. Bomberman Generations for the GameCube is a fantastic title. Go on, Battle Standard.
Yeah.
Also just saw there's a mode there called Cage, which I think we would be doing ourselves a disservice in not checking out.
Cage was where you customised your character.
Oh, right, okay. So there's an option for me changing the colour of my Bomberman. Great.
Yeah.
Taking an hour to do so.
I don't know if there's any other options. Maybe you could unlock things as you play to the main game to customise your Bomberman.
I think I got a bigger arm.
Or your Bomber Girl. So here we are. This is more classic Bomberman, apparently. As classic as you can get in Bomberman Act Zero. But look at those metal textures.
Exactly, they're brilliant and gritty. Okay, this is a lot better, it looks like. You can see where the fucking enemy is.
Oh!
Great, cool, you're really good at Bomberman, Tom.
Yeah, as you can tell, I am dead.
Wow.
I'll try again.
I think you should.
Yep. Are you looking at review scores?
No, I'm looking up achievements, because I know the review scores are terrible. It's got a user score on xboxachievements.com of 38%.
Wow, I have to wait all this to go back and try again?
Yeah, you do.
Once I die? Oh my god.
Right, so there's 5 achievement points for planting 1,000 bombs.
I went the wrong thing.
There's 1,000 achievement points for blowing up blocks. There's 10 achievement points for killing 100 enemies. There's 10 achievement points for 100 battles. There's 5 achievement points for a battle score of 5,000, etc., etc. 10,000 bombs nets you 10 achievement points. 100,000 bombs nets you 30 achievement points. And 1,000,000, Tom, you get 54. Isn't that good of them? Isn't that good of them? Kill 1,000 enemies, you get 30.
Yep.
You've played using all of the characters, gives you 10. So if you play as a male and a female, I guess by customizing them you get 10 achievement points. Oh wow, the single player mode, you get 50 for clearing it. And the achievement title is You Have Reached the Land of Despair. I was pretty much there already, but
I don't know what the ending to this game is. Do you ever get out? of this terrible experience?
There seems to be 100 rounds of Bomberman.
It's playable, but it's just incredibly
dull.
Dull, I suppose. And you're right. The charm of Bomberman is a lot, and it's just classic, simple gameplay. This has that, but its presentation is a huge draw, isn't it?
Well, I mean, a lot of the joy of Bomberman as well is local multiplayer, and to fuck that up and not include it seems like a bit short-sighted on Konami's part.
Yeah.
It's because everything's online, man. Everything's online. You're gonna die. How the fuck didn't you die? Oh, it's because you've got health. Okay, that's how you didn't die.
Oh yeah, it's not one bomb kills.
No, you just lose health. So one bomb kills the enemies for now, I guess. Oh man, that's gonna get really annoying in the later game then, when people have got health bars and you need to fucking bomb them like 10 times, especially when you've cleared the arena. Wow, this game could get real tedious as it goes on, I think.
I'm not really good at Bomberman's strategies here. I'm trying to bomb him in.
Just gotta box him in, like the AI is terrible.
Well, I guess it's meant to be easy to begin with.
Yeah, I guess so, but I mean... See, what he does is he moves around, so pretty much you've just got to make him walk into his own bomb. That's what I pretty much did for the entire thing. Man, you'd be so dead if this was regular Bomberman. You would have died, like... Man, you're terrible, Bomberman. Okay, this is a terrible Bomberman game. I will give you the benefit of the doubt. You are dead. Have you got anything more to say about the harsh future world of Bomberman?
There isn't actually a lot more to say, is there? I'd like to see the ending, but we're not going to play through the entire game.
No, I think maybe we should do a separate video where we watch the ending of Bomberman. I'm sure it is available on YouTube. Well, fortunately, Thomas, Matthew Burke has done us the kindness of playing through 100 levels of Bomberman. Let's check this shit out.
This is the ending to Bomberman Act Zero.
Thank you, Matthew Burke.
Oh, my.
It's recorded off a television. Okay, he's literally playing an end level of Bomberman in terrible quality.
So crap.
He won. Congratulations. I have no idea why that menu came up. It's almost if Connect's listening to my thoughts.
Stop listening.
Okay.
Oh, here we are. They're going to get out.
Do you think?
Yeah. Oh.
Look at all those things open, Tom. Isn't it exciting?
It's like the end of THX.
A little bit, yeah, actually. Kind of reminds me more of the 1986 Transformers movie when they transform in Autobot City, but that's each to his own. Oh, there's a Metroid.
It's really wrong, these colours.
Yeah, this TV's fucking ruined. Okay, so there's
really
the sky. Like. Wow.
Yeah, so you got out. Is that the end of THX?
It is.
Oh my lord, that's it.
So, I fucking told you. I knew it would be like that. I knew it was going to be like, just like, up, because there was no intro, really. Yeah, so that is the ending of this terrible, terrible game. Not a terrible game, really. It's playable, but I mean, it's so fucking boring.
And the omission of a offline multiplayer is inexcusable.
It is. I think so. I think this is, by that standard, I mean, our last game was pretty fucking boring, but I think this is probably the worst game we have played yet. It's not the best worst game. That still is actually down to a Phoenix game. I would still say RC Toy Machines is still probably the best game we've played of these 3 videos so far.
Yes, RC Toy Machines is the best game out of these.
Wow, out of these 3, okay.
But saying that, are we doing a discredit to the game that is Bomberman? Because this is effectively Bomberman.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is effectively Bomberman, but I mean, a lot of the charm of Bomberman is definitely missing from this. Let's zoom in on that sound. Let's have a look at it. I don't know. I think we need to perhaps maybe play a Bomberman game next time and weigh this up against Bomberman Act Zero. Because I don't think Bomberman deserves...
Bomberman in the best worst game
Yes,
series.
I think we need to purposely go out of our way to find what is considered the worst actual Bomberman game for a system that is not Act Zero and play that.
I don't think any of us are... Oh, what's that noise?
I don't know. But I don't think any...
I'm waiting for the after credit sequence here.
It's not going to happen, Tom. I'm sorry. I think
in true Marvel Cinematic Universe fashion.
Yes.
Oh, look, here you go. And the Hudson Soft
copyright belongs to Hudson Soft.
Did they not
Good job,
develop it?
Hudson Soft. I guess they didn't. To be continued.
It says Bomberman the...
It says Bomberman Act Genesis to be continued. And
so
that
they're
never
gonna
happened.
Do a sequel.
Yes.
What could they have done in that? Actually expanded and added a few more options.
Yeah, giving it multiplayer, I guess. Yeah, so it's just a broken world there with
I don't
clouds,
know, it's
I
quite,
guess.
Simple, straightforward,
Yeah.
artistic even.
Oh,
in
come on,
its,
you're giving him too much credit there. I think bare bones.
It's giving you a moment to kind of contemplate the freedom that you've achieved by getting through 100 levels.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure that's exactly what they were doing.
Because they're certainly holding.
Yeah, I think
here.
that's just until you press a button. This is it. Yeah, I guess so. Oh well. Anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, why not check out some more of our videos called Best Worst Game. You can find those on blastprocess.com on this very YouTube channel. And you can also listen to some more of us talking on a wonderful podcast called Tom and Matt Attack, which is released every Sunday on iTunes. And wise words there from Matthew Burke, I'm sure. I think he just called it a crap ending. But
I thought he said, I think I'll have a bath.
Yeah, maybe. You can find us on, as I said, blastprocess.com, tomandmattattack.com/podcast, as well as iTunes.com, and iTunes, the application on Macintosh and iOS devices, where you should give us a cheeky rate and subscribe if you haven't already. Okay, cool. That's us. Until next week, where we play another shit game. Game on.
Game on.